You all, I did not want to cover this story, but this was a topic you guys wanted me to cover. Jussie Smollett has been sentenced to 150 days in jail, and now he's coming up with a new narrative and blaming systemic racism that is often used against minorities, black and brown, and other people in a judicial system. He's using that as his own narrative. And y'all, it's just, you do not undermine people under the judicial system who actually go through stuff like this and use it as your own justification and your scapegoat, just like you did with the whole Trump situation. We all know Trump was an a-hole and everything, right? We all know that Trump is a secret, racist and stuff like that. And so what you're doing now is you're setting a narrative for racism in an actual situation that happens to black and brown people, just like you did with Trump. You used that situation to ignite that as well, where, Trump supporters are often looked at as stereotypically racist type people. And so now that's been figured that it was a lie. Now you're using your own people as a justification for your actions, and you're continuing this narrative that you are innocent. Dude, give up, give it a break. It's not right, and it just does not look good, not only for you, but for actual people who are locked up in penitentiaries for a small drug offense. There's people in penitentiaries and state penitentiaries in my area, in Angola, for example, where if you sell a small ounce of weed, you are locked up for life without parole. Hello, if you are new to my channel, I'm JOA. Please subscribe and click the bell. I told y'all I did not want to cover this, and y'all made me mad just by covering this because I just don't like the fact that he's undermining actual black people who are going through the legal system, actual people like myself who've been through mistreatment by police officers, and who and other people who also been through mistreatments by police officers and are given longer times because of the color of their skin. It's like, dude, stop, give it a rest. Y'all watch this insanity that he did in the courtroom. Watch it.
Found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have. You have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time, I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. All right. Defendants remanded to the custody of sheriff. Court is adjourned. Court is adjourned.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing at our facts.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Now, Jussie Smollett also took to Instagram saying that he is innocent. Look, y'all know that I like to eat. Y'all know that I like to eat, right? And Subway used to be one of the places where I like to eat. And I was telling one of my subscribers on my live stream, what Subway is open at midnight, okay? Come on now. Out of all things I'm an expert at, the time frames that places close, all right? I don't know a Subway that stays open until 12 o'clock. Now, there is possibly a McDonald's that's 24 hours to the drive-thru. In some places, there may be a McDonald's that open in the lobby like they used to do pre-COVID. But a Subway, baby, you picked a wrong restaurant, okay? If you wanted to lie about it, you could at least pick something else. But Subway, really? Come on. Now you all understand where he's coming from, that there's actual correctional officers that are against black people, people of color, they're racist. I know one personally in my life my barber who cuts my hair. He's a former police officer, and he told me a story of how he basically got an corrections officers fired because he beat the living life out of a black prisoner. And so I get it and I understand. And what he said in that courtroom to me does suffice and justify, but it just, in terms of just history, but it just does not justify and suffice your narrative that you're using black people and brown people, minorities, for your continual narrative of your innocence. And prior to that, you use the actual, stereotype of MAGA supporters for your own narrative as well. And dude, that's just not right. That's not right. I understand that you wish you were more famous. I understand that being gay in this industry can not make you be as famous as you want it to be. I get that. And you see yourself as talented and singer. I understand. But to use that and to use that narrative, at least that's how I feel, because he wants attention. He called himself the gay Tupac, right? So that tells me that he's pissed off. Because of his sexuality, he could not grow, right? And this is oftentimes why people that come on talk shows are often don't want to talk about their relationships if they are in the LGBTQIA community, right? So it's understandable. It's still a problem. It's still a problem. But dude, to ruin your career now and to be famed for, be infamous. Now you're infamous. You're not famous for your talent. You're infamous now for a wrongful action that you did, man. It's just a wrong call. And you set a precedent for your own sister, who's an actress in this industry, who cannot even probably get a job because of her last name, because of you, right? So, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching, you're going through an issue, God bless you. I don't know what you believe in. Listen to positive affirmations, happy thoughts, happy music. Go out for a walk, listen to music, watch your favorite TV show, think positive. Don't be in the dark, put some light on in the house. Everybody's going through a lot of stuff now, and so I didn't want to talk about this story because, I'm just like, been there, done that with that story like 2 years ago when Amanda Seales was on the reel when she called him low-key noble. And I was like, no, Amanda, he is not low-key noble. Despite the fact that white people, yes, call the police for the wrong reasons. But come on now, we cannot lower ourselves to their level. We cannot do that, right? The resources that was spent from Chicago on Jussie Smollett could have been used for a missing black, brown person, right? You see what I mean? All that money that was used, our tax dollars, Chicago tax dollars that was used, could have been used for something better and actually true and accurate. But it was used for this scumbag that's famous on a show that's no more. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yeah.